A truly delicious way to start a beautiful hangover. After a few of these, it becomes inconceivable why so many people are going to pot. It is properly drunk through a straw while holding one's nose so as to save the tender tissues of the lips and prevent premature insensibility due to the fumes. What is this drink? Aloha and welcome back to Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. Tonight we are making a cocktail from the Drinks of Hawaii Handbook. Handbook? Official handbook, yeah. This is a weird little cocktail book that I got from eBay. It was published in 1971 by Paul B. Dick. Paul B. Dick. And I have to say that the illustrations in this book are almost better than any of the recipes possibly could be. Look at that chick. Crazy. And since this was published in 1971, we are beginning the downward slide into tiki de-evolution in the cocktail side of things, but also in the decor side of things. A lot of the restaurants stayed true to what they were for a long time, but through the 70s, especially the 80s, certainly the 90s, tiki it was just covered with dust and it was allowed to decompose into a mess of sticky syrups and almost undrinkable cocktails. So I'm excited to get into this book, and for this cocktail, we will be using limes, honey syrup, passion fruit juice, Angostura bitters, soda water, and 3 of my favorite rums from Hamilton: White Stash, Jamaican Pot Still Black, and the 151. Okay, let's jump into this cocktail. Man, I am excited to make this drink. We will start by cutting a lime in half. We are looking for ½ an ounce of lime juice. But before we start pouring this stuff into a mixing tin, it specifically says to build the cocktail in the glass that you're going to serve it in. So I have a vintage glass here from Hawaii. This is from the International Marketplace in Waikiki Beach. And just as this is a handbook for the cocktails of Hawaii in 1971, it even talks about Hawaiian restaurants and everything, I felt that this was an appropriate glass. It says to fill the glass halfway with ice. We'll call that halfway. So, 1/2 ounce of lime juice. ½ ounce of honey syrup. 1/2 ounce of passion fruit juice. A dash of bitters. 1/2 ounce of dark Jamaican rum. 1 ounce of light rum. Don't you love that Hamilton uses those big corks like that? Love it. Thank you for that, Ed. And 1 ounce of 151 Demerara rum. Okay, so it says at this point that we are going to mix it in the glass. I will consider that mixed. And then at this point it says to add more ice to fill if needed. And I think we are certainly needed here. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room there because we're gonna top it off with soda water. Whoa! Whoa. Booby trap. And it says to freely pour some soda water in. So you know how much I hate like liberally pouring things into the cocktails, but you know, this is the de-evolution of tiki. Although the ingredients, everything seems pretty exciting. Everything seems like it might be pretty good. Okay, and then it says to garnish with mint. And of course, we're gonna smack that mint like we smack the like button. Smack the like button. We're gonna tuck that in the back here. Look at that, perfect little bouquet. Very exciting. And then it also says to garnish with a pineapple finger. I assume that that's what this is. I would imagine you probably just kind of put it in the back there and it pours all over your bar. We're also gonna add a brand new Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour Surfside Sips straw. These are glass straws. Surfside Sips just sent me just like a ton of these packs. So if you're interested in glass straws that are shaped like bamboo, they're perfect for these kinds of cocktails, go to surfsidesips.com, enter Breezeway, and search for the Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour Surfside Sips straws. They're rad. Super good. And so from the Drinks of Hawaii book, this is the Mai Kai No. Let's try it out. Ooh, that is a... Ooh. That is a spicy, it's like hot from the rum. The Angostura bitters are nice. The honey syrup is back there and you go, oh, there's kind of a honey thing going on. It reminds me of like a 151 Swizzle, but maybe a little more manageable, not as aggressive. I think the honey syrup cuts it. I think the passion fruit juice cuts it a little bit. That's a good drink. Maybe this is a cocktail that was created in the early days of the cocktail programs coming to Hawaii from places like Hollywood. Dude, that's good. I just spit into my drink. Dude, that's good. It's really good. I think it's the honey syrup. Dude, people should make more cocktails with honey syrup. Maybe honey syrup and like lemon juice. Yeah. I could see how one of these things would get you walking funny down Kalakaua. It's like the main street in Waikiki. Kalakaua? Kalakau. I don't know. I apologize to all of the Hawaiians out there. I have no idea how to say that word. But, dude, what a great drink. And this is the image that goes with it. This is a little bird guy. It's like a tropical crow or something. I don't know what it is. But that's the illustration for this cocktail. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this book because there's a lot of interesting and a lot of horrifying cocktail recipes in this book. So many great little illustrations. So I think we've stumbled upon a new series. Folks, if you'd like to help support the Breezeway Cocktail Hour, you can join our Patreon, and for $10 a month, I will send you this enamel pin, and we do have a surprise coming up for October. So if you're a member of the Patreon in October, you will also get one of those surprises. Very exciting stuff. I really do appreciate all of the support. We do have exciting things coming up. We're going to Makahiki in Indianapolis. So we're gonna have an episode from the Inferno Room, as well as an episode live from the event. Very exciting things coming up. Folks, if you enjoyed this, please be sure to like, comment, hit the subscribe button if you aren't already. Share this, share it to people. Dude, share this cocktail with people. Share this cocktail episode with people. And then that'll help the algorithm and hopefully we'll help grow. And then eventually we'll get Jack Black on the show, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep drinking this thing. It's a good drink. I don't know if I would order this thing again. It's like, it's hot in the Breezeway, man. Crazy. I always kind of like to go through that thing where I go, would I order this cocktail? I would certainly order it once. And then would I order it again? Let's do the would I order it again test. No. It's good. It's good like a 151 Swizzle, but something about it doesn't really do it for me. And I think it might be the 151. I think the 151 is bringing that kind of zombie kind of flavor, like, which is usually not a bad thing. Like you wouldn't go, oh, it tastes like a zombie. You don't like it? Yeah, of course I like zombies, but I think it's the 151 that's kind of just pushing it a little too far for my taste. But I also do like it. So I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. And then it says to garnish also, it's fuck off. Maybe this is one of those cocktails that was created in the early days of the Hawaiian drink revolution. Wait, what's it called? It's hot in the Breezeway, man. Oh, fuck off. Not you guys. If you hear that sound, that's one of the fountains over here. It's like, dude, it's making way too much noise now. Should I get lav mics? Or is like the background water sounds okay for the show? I think it's like atmospheric, right? Like, cause the sound here is good, right? You know, it doesn't sound cheap. Although that sounds way too loud. Mention it in the comments below. I'm curious to know when the last time it was that you were in Hawaii. Where did you stay? I've been to Kauai, I think like 4 or 5 times, something like that. Maui a couple times, and then Waikiki maybe twice. And there's an exciting new cocktail resurgence happening in Waikiki at places like Skull and Crown, I think it's called. Cool stuff. But man, I always used to love going to the International Marketplace. I'd love to go surf out in front of Waikiki, in front of the Royal Hawaiian. There's nothing better than paddling out on a surfboard in front of the Royal Hawaiian, like a zillion people have done over the years, and then sitting out there and hearing the music from the hotels, looking over and seeing Diamond Head. It's just incredible. It's like out of a movie. It's pretty good. Don't know if I'll make another one of those. I don't think so. Dude, one more thing. Did you notice up here, the wood paneling? Dude, I added a little bit of wood paneling, like a nautical wood paneling thing. People were like, dude, I liked your set before you changed everything. I brought some plants back. Yeah, the Breezeway is coming along. I know I've been teasing about the Breezeway remodel for a long time. I'm getting closer. But a bunch of tiles arrived broken. 5 of these arrived broken in the mail. The 6th one is fine, but I was like, what? It's the big hang up right now with the Breezeway remodel. Hopefully sooner than later, I'm gonna be able to tell you guys and actually show you what we've done to the Breezeway. All right, that's all. Now we're done. Aloha.